Okay. We back, man. Another week of the highly underrated sports podcast. Yes, sir, man. We back, man. Me and my boy Miguel in the building, baby.
What's the word, everybody? Episode 3, man. We still going. We still giving y'all that content y'all want to hear about.
Yes, sir, man. We doing this thing, like I said, like we told y'all from the beginning, man. Weekly shows dropping, new hosts, new co-hosts, new everything, man. Covering a wide range of sports every week, man. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna give y'all our best every week, man, and we just hope y'all like it, man. We appreciate all feedback. We trying to get better and better every week. We gonna get better and better every week. But also, man, in the intro, just be on the lookout, man. Real soon, we're gonna start dropping the visuals with the audio. Real soon. That's coming real soon. We just been trying to tie up a few loose ends, get some stuff in order, but we didn't want to let that delay the process, so we wanted to at least get the audio out to y'all. For sure, man. So Miguel, man, how you feeling this week, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. Blessed and highly favored, man. Ready to get these people what they want to hear, man. It was time for us to record, man. We took a week and a half off.
Yes, sir. We took a little time off. We had some minor technical difficulties. I don't know what happened, man, but something happened to the computer. Somehow the screen got cracked, man, but hey, it's fixed now. So we even gave y'all the episode with this cracked screen.
For sure.
So, hey, man, we back now. We got the computer back just earlier today, so we couldn't wait. We wanted to get another one out. So, man, let's jump into this, man. I wanted to really start it off talking about one of Miguel's favorite players, Matt Ryan.
That's how you gonna start it off, bro.
Hey, man, look, this man Miguel, I caught him the other day, man. He got the Matt Ryan Atlanta jersey on, man, outside doing
throwback.
his thing, going crazy.
Throwback.
Yeah, he had the Matt Ryan Atlanta. Look, my boy, I even seen him on his phone, right? Y'all wouldn't believe this. I seen him on the phone the other day, man. If y'all don't believe me, ask my boy Gator, ask my boy Hoes. They was here. He was ordering one of the jerseys. It had half
man.
Colts, half Atlanta Matt.
The split joints. Oh, you bogus. You bogus. You gonna do me like that?
My dog was trying to order the split joint, man. Ryan, man, half
can't.
Colts, half Falcons, bro.
I can't do it.
We
bro.
caught him, man. We clowned him out. I don't know if he ordered it or not. It probably did,
Maybe
but I
a
don't know.
throwback Atlanta joint. He probably deserved a purchase, but not now, bro. Not now.
But man, look, man, your boy Matt Ryan. So as we all know, earlier in the season when Frank Reich was still the coach in Indy, he benched him before he got fired. And now, new interim head coach Jeff Saturday, former Indianapolis coach, benched him again. What's your take on this, Miguel? Man, is it over with for Matt Ryan, bro?
It's been over with, bro.
Ooh, that's your
It's
dog, though.
No, man, don't do that. Don't have these people thinking that that's really what it is. Hey, fans. Hey, man.
That's his
Hey,
man.
Cordell capping, man. Like the kids say, he full of cap right now.
Oh my God.
But you know what? One thing about Matt Ryan is I respected his game when he was with Atlanta. But you know, it's time bring about a change and kind of up there in age. It's just it's a new day, man. It's a new era, man. I feel like when the Atlanta let him go to the Colts, when he went to the Colts, when they actually picked him up, I felt like that was a bad pickup per se. But the Colts have actually been doing that lately. They picked up Wentz. They picked up, you know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan. It's kind of like they're not going out there getting that top talent, that premier talent that's going to put their team back on the map. It's kind of like they doing space fillers, temporary space fillers that, you know, that they know deep down inside it's not really going to pan out. It's just like a temporary situation, but you know.
Yeah, like they taking a chance, like on a guy who they, oh man, he used to be good, or maybe we can rejuvenate his career. I think that ever since Andrew Luck, they've been just chasing.
Man,
they've been chasing, and
they've been
it's not
fiending
looking
for
good.
another Luck, boy.
Yeah.
Andrew, where you at, man? Come out of retirement or something. Man. Them folks is thirsty.
So Matt Ryan on the season, man. Let's look up his stats on the season. He got out of what? How many games played? I want to say 12 games played for him this year. He has 3,057 yards,
Mm-hmm.
Completion percentage 67%. 14 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
It's sad.
It is. He's going out pretty sad, but I just want to kind of, I don't know, like, I guess agree with what Miguel kind of said, because even if you look at the last few years of Matt Ryan's career, they weren't good. Like, they weren't good. Like, he wasn't the Matt Ryan we're used to seeing. Everybody knows, like, that, hey, Father Time is undefeated, man.
Facts.
Father Time is undefeated. But what I will say, as far as the Colts now, I feel like now Matt Ryan, 15 years in the league, 37 years of age. Obviously, he's not what he used to be, or maybe he is. Maybe he was just getting lucky. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, he don't got Julio no more. Whatever you want to say, however you want to, whatever. But what I will say is this: for the Colts, with what they're doing, with how they keep on going out and signing these quarterbacks, like Miguel said, they got Carson Wentz and tried to rejuve. Frank Reich was working with him in Philly. They thought that he would be the answer or whatever. That lasted a year. Got him out of there. Now, Matt Ryan or whatever. I feel like if you going to go do this, ride with him.
Mm-hmm.
Ride with him all season. You went and got him. Ride with him all season. Out of respect, ride with him all season.
I feel you.
Right? That's just my take on it. Ride with him all season, because you bench him for who? Nick Foles.
Exactly.
Nick Foles, right? We all know who Nick Foles is. I mean, I don't know, man.
Professional backup.
A professional backup. He did win a Super Bowl.
He won a Super Bowl. He did it with the Philadelphia special play. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they called it. I forgot what it was, but he ran and got him a touchdown with it. They call it the Philly special. Man.
He came to Jayville and gave us a good one game and got hurt.
Yeah, he got a contract.
Threw a touchdown on it. Oh, for sure.
He got paid.
He's still getting paid off that contract.
Yeah,
He's still getting paid off that contract.
He got paid now. He got paid. Now he getting his just due. But as far as being a star, bro, it's over with. That man is gonna be a professional backup. And hey, man, get your money. However you got to get it. Get your money, man. I ain't hating on you.
For sure, man. But since we on this NFL topic, man, I see they just released some Pro Bowl selections.
I didn't know that.
Yes, sirski. So, according to the NFL, 6 NFL teams are sending at least 5 players to Las Vegas, where the flag football game will be played. Flag football? Wait, hold on. So the Pro Bowl is flag football now? Am I what?
I don't know about that, bro.
Now that's news to me. This is what it says.
Oh, it does. It says the NFL announced Wednesday that the complete rosters for the 2023 Pro Bowl games, a week-long celebration of player skills featuring an exciting new format that spotlights flag football. So I don't know.
Flag football.
I'm not knowing it. I don't know if that's a celebrity game type thing or like a extra event during Pro Bowl week. I'm really hoping that that's not the event.
Man, they said, all right, so I hope it's not either, because, I mean, according to the TV ratings or whatever, people have already, like, long time ago, been stopped watching the Pro Bowl. Not me. I watch it every chance I get because it's football.
I watch it too, man. But it's watered down, bro.
For sure.
It's so watered down.
It's like they try and play like the NBA All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
Try to, like, look like sag off or something like that's not really cool in football because it's just not entertaining.
Do they have a Do they have like a stipend for the winner?
Yeah. Yep.
And they still play that. They still play that week, man, for that stipend.
Yeah, but they try and tighten it up in like the second half of the game. But yeah, the winners get paid more than the losers.
Come on, man, y'all gotta give us a little bit more with the Pro Bowl, man.
For sure, I agree, man.
We
because
real fans, man. We want to see some games. We want to see them people come together and play smash mouth football, man. I get it. At least for the second half. Give me the second half, bro.
Definitely. And I definitely don't want to see flag football. If it's flag football, I'm not watching it. I'm sorry.
Bro.
I'm not watching.
Sir.
I was because, even last season, I think it was in Orlando, I was going to try and even go to the game because the tickets were cheap, whatever. But this year, if it's flag football, I'm not going to watch some flag football being played by NFL players. I'm sorry, I just don't want to see it.
Never would do it.
But just some notable names that will be in attendance. We got may or may not be in attendance. They made it. Like I know, if they're in the Super Bowl or go deep in the playoffs, they probably won't play. But you got wide receiver A.J. Brown from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts. These are some notable names. It's not everybody. Jalen Hurts out of Philly. You got Landon Dickerson out of Philly. Lane Johnson, offensive lineman. Jason Kelce, brother of Travis Kelce, center from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
You got Miles Sanders, Darius Slay. Some notable names, man. You got people like Aaron Donald. It's pretty decent. The 3 quarterbacks that they selected. You got Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, and Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing running backs Saquon Barkley from the Giants, Tony Pollard, and Miles Sanders. That's pretty decent. Wide receivers, we got Justin Jefferson, Minnesota Vikings, A.J. Brown from Philly, C.D. Lamb from the Cowboys, Terry McLaurin from Washington, tight ends. This is the NFC, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Tight ends, George Kittle from 49ers and T.J. Hockenson from Minnesota. Offensive tackle, my boy Trent Williams, best in the game right now.
For sure.
Lane Johnson out of Philly. Tristan Wirfs from Tampa Bay. He's injured, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zach Martin from Dallas. Landon Dickerson, I already mentioned him from Philly. We got centers, I already mentioned those. Nick Bosa, DeMarcus Lawrence, Aaron Donald, Jonathan Allen, Micah Parsons, Zadarius Smith, Hassan Reddick, Fred Warner, DeMario Davis. Some notable names, man, out here, bro.
For sure.
Let me see if any of my Jags made it, though, man.
I don't see no Chicago Bears on this roster.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't, bro. You shouldn't.
Hey,
you should.
hey, y'all ain't gonna give it to my boy Justin Fields. Y'all ain't gonna put him on there. I know it can't be about the record.
No way. Yep. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Don't mind that.
Is it solely about the record?
I mean,
Cause
yeah.
we ain't gonna come on, man. We talking about a dog here, man. You ain't gonna get Justin Fields.
A dog. Yeah, he is a dog. He a
Come
dog,
on,
but come on,
man.
man. But he's a dog.
He the only dog we got right now. But you gonna give me that?
He is the only dog y'all got. I give you that. But he ain't really thrown for that many yards and that many touchdowns. He didn't rush for a lot. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. When you watch the games, you know he is the reason why the Bears are even in any type of game, and he the main reason why. We all know that. But
man, they should at least
as far as
gave us
Pro
one
Bowl,
player, bro.
yeah, I don't know.
Cause we thin, bro. I don't see no Chicago Bears on this roster. Come on, Chicago, we got to do better, man.
Man, on the AFC,
I know we in a rebuild, but come on.
Yeah, facts. But don't look forward to that no time soon. Only person you might get on there is Justin Fields in the near future.
Man, hey, no, I'm like I told y'all, I'm a firm believer in what this GM is doing, man. We in the total rebuild. We got the cap money. Hopefully, we go out there and get some free agents, some key acquisition pickups, and we're going to be back in this playoff hunt, man, in the NFC North, man.
I hope so, bro. I'm not even going to name the AFC players because I don't see no Jags on this list. So, guess what?
Man, that's a hater for you.
Yep, with no Jags being on this list.
You didn't went through the NFC, bro. We got to go through the AFC. Get the people at least.
I'll be fair then, I guess, since he want to be fair. Because I don't want to be fair. I'm biased. Y'all know that.
Team is really raw. I'm looking at some names right here. They cold.
Are they crazy? Quarterbacks, you got Patrick Mahomes, Big P Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Oh, man.
Running backs, you got Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry. Ooh, that's crazy.
That's a wicked line. Huh?
Receivers, you got Tariq Hill, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase. Godly.
Come on.
Tight ends, Travis Kelce and Mark Andrews. Offensive tackles, Larry Tunsil, my dog. Teron Armstead, Orlando Brown. Goodness gracious. I know people don't really know linemen like that.
You got to give them a shout out, though.
You know, I'm a fan. I am a lineman.
For sure.
My boy Quentin Nelson out of the Indianapolis Colts. That boy is a dog.
Straight monster.
A dog. Centers, we got Creed Humphreys, KC Chiefs. We'll go to the defensive side. We got Myles Garrett, Max Crosby. These the DNs. Trey Hendrickson, my bad,
Dog.
Cincinnati. The interior defensive lineman, Chris Jones out of KC. Big Quentin Williams. That boy is a monster.
Hey, I'm proud of him, man. He done made the Pro Bowl, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He came in the league as a young boy. He became a man in the league.
No doubt.
Jeffrey Simmons out of Tennessee. That boy is crazy. I see him twice a year. Matter of fact, we put the belt on them last week before that. We're going to get into that, though. We're going to get into that. We put the belt on the Titans. The belt, but we put the belt on somebody else. We're going to get into that later. Linebackers, Matt Judon out of the Patriots, well deserved.
Definitely, dog.
Khalil Mack, I don't understand why he on here.
I don't understand that either. That's the name. It got to be the name. Mac, hey, I love you, man, but let's be fair, man. Let's be fair. This wasn't it. This wasn't the year, big dog. But hey, your name hold weight, so you got up in there. I ain't hating on you.
Yes, sir. TJ Watt out of Pittsburgh.
Dog.
Ooh, the boy Roquan done did his thing and messed around, play half
You
the
know
season
what? I'm
with
gonna
the
take
Bears.
that as a Bears pickup.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
Let me take that as my only Bears pickup.
You got
I'm
that
gonna
one.
take that one.
Yeah, you got that one because he did play with the Bears this season.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
CJ Mosley. Oh, he been in the league for a while too. CJ
Alabama
is a dog.
product, cold.
For surely. Cornerbacks, the rookie Sauce.
Hey, Sauce got in there.
Yeah, Sersky, Sauce Gardner. My boy Pat Surtain, who I think is the best corner in the league right now.
Straight dog. Lockdown.
For surely.
Seatbelt.
Marlon Humphreys. And Xavier Howard, lock up one-on-one. He clamping anything. My boy
doubt.
X going crazy.
Facts.
Free safety, we got Mika Fitzpatrick. Ooh, strong safety. Derwin James and Jordan Poyer. Goodness gracious.
They doing it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But no Jags on this list, man, so I don't really care for it. I probably won't watch this game at this point because I feel disrespected.
Yeah, man.
I feel disrespected.
Still
I'm just
ball
saying.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I get you, bro. It's still ball for sure, but hey, it don't mean I gotta watch it.
I hear you.
I mean, I just feel like the way we putting belt down, you know, we should at least have one player on the list.
Y'all doing y'all thing, man. The last 2 or 3 weeks, y'all been holding it down.
2 or 3 weeks.
Come on, man. Don't make me take it back.
2 or 3 weeks.
I'm giving you that.
2 or 3. All right, bro. What's y'all record? What's the Bears record?
I don't even know, and I don't care.
Oh, okay. I feel that.
I
feel that. But since we on the topic of the Jags, let's talk about last week, bro. Who we whooped, put the belt on those weak Dallas Cowboys. What people got to say about that? That's one of your teams.
You know what?
And that's a team that you told me we could not beat.
You know what, bro?
On this show, last show, you said I told you we was gonna beat the Cowboys. You told me we wasn't.
I put my foot in my mouth, bro, and that's okay. That's okay because it happens sometimes. I put my foot in my mouth. The Jaguars deserve all that, man. They deserve all that. They stepped it up. They took that thorough beating from Detroit December 4th, and then since then they've been averaging almost 40 points a game.
That's how we get down. It's your fault. Because you tried to put us on blast when we got on this show talking about how the Lions put us down. I told you to leave us alone. They felt it. If they didn't hear, they felt it, bro.
You think they heard it? You think they heard our show? That would be dope.
If they didn't, they felt it. Trust me.
I might bash them a little bit more. Maybe help y'all out.
If that's what it takes, I'm down with it. Because the Bears ain't won a game in forever. They 3-11.
Bro, it's no hope for them. I don't argue no more with you. You notice that? I don't argue no more with you. It's like you can stop with the jabs because I'm agreeing with you.
So look, what I really want to get into, like, of course, I'm happy that we won the game, right? I'm happy that we won the game, but I kind of want to let you know. I just kind of want to bring up something I said in the past. Dak is whack. Dak is not the answer, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not trash. But he is not the answer, bro. You cannot depend on Dak. You can't depend on him. If Dak has to throw the ball for you to win the game, you're gonna lose the game. Obviously, he threw if you did not see the game, Dak threw a pick 6 in overtime. Mind you, they was beating us the whole game. We came back, caught up. Then we went, we tied it up fourth quarter, obviously. Went to OT. Went 3 and out. Cowboys get the ball. Dak throws a pick six to my boy, Rayshon Jenkins, baby. Pick six to the crib for game. Now, mind you, I'm not going to lie. You can ask my sister if you don't believe me. I told my sister, I say, look, when we punted the ball, I said, Dak finna throw a pick. Because I just know when the game is in Dak's hands at the end of the game on his shoulders, he does not show up, man. I'm sorry.
Can't count on
I'm
him.
sorry, man. And that's your boy.
Yeah, I like Dak, man. Dak, you let me down, man. You let me down. You not only let me down, you let my parlay down. You let my money down. That's first and foremost. You done took money out of my family's mouth. Hey, you got to redeem yourself, man. Redeem yourself. I believe you are a solid quarterback. Now, big bro over here don't.
I sure don't.
I believe that you solid. I believe you can get the job done. Hopefully that you
Not
get it
me.
all out. Get it all out. Because in the playoffs, I need to see more. I need to see
What
more.
playoffs?
Oh, they're going to make the playoffs. Let's not play.
The way they've been losing, what playoffs?
Let's not play that. Let's not play that.
You know they only get 1 week anyway, 1 week of the postseason. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I just really want to get on. Like, man, Dak was my quarterback in fantasy football this season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did not make the playoffs. And I changed the name of my team to, if I don't make the playoffs, it's Dak's fault. And it was for surely Dak's fault. Those last 2 games, he let me down. Dak, man, I'm pissed at you, bro. I'm going to be honest with you, man. There's nothing you can tell me, bro. Unless you go out and win the Super Bowl, Dak, you trash to me, man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't rock with you, Dak. Can't rock with you, Dak. I like Dak. Like I said, he's not trash for real. But I knew you couldn't beat the Jaguars. That's first and I knew that off the rip. Like, I'm not going to judge you for that. You playing against a great team. I knew you couldn't beat them, but, bro, I didn't make the playoffs because of you. Single-handedly, you were not getting the job done at quarterback. Everybody else doing what they're supposed to do. You rarely ever hit the projected points, bro. So I could not get my what I needed to get done because of you. But anyway, man, if y'all want to catch some great football Thursday night, tomorrow night, December 22nd, make sure y'all tune in to them Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Playing against the New York Jets tomorrow night, man. Thursday night football on Prime. I know Miguel gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching for sure.
I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna have my phone, and I'm gonna have your number on speed dial.
Please do.
And every time the Jets score, I'm gonna rub it in your face.
That's cap. You won't be rubbing it in my face at all, then, brother. But man, we had some great football over the weekend, man. Bowl games, college football. One of the biggest games, at least for us on this show. Because we focus on like small schools. We focus on the big schools as well sometimes, but our main focus is smaller schools, HBCUs, D1, D2, D3. But one of the main games, one of the biggest games that at least I seen from the past weekend was the Celebration Bowl 2022, Jackson State Tigers versus North Carolina Central Eagles, man. I'm going to let Miguel go ahead and kick this one off.
I'm hurt, bro. I'm hurt.
Why you hurt, man?
I'm still in my feelings about it.
Why you hurt, bro?
Like I said, man, but last episode, man, I am a true Deion fan, I done became a true Jackson State Tigers fan, man. Never even touched the HBCU, but I loved them, man, and it was like I was on the team. I took that loss like I was on the team, bro. I did.
I feel you.
I did, and it was sad, man. Man, you know what? I'm gonna give credit to what credit is due. North Carolina Central, man. Hey, y'all boys came to play. Y'all represented for the MEAC. Y'all did what y'all need to do, and y'all were true underdogs in this game, and y'all won the game. I'm not a hater by no means, man. I'm not, and I'm the type of person that gives credit when credit is due. And y'all boys came to play. Y'all had a heck of a quarterback, man. A heck of a quarterback. And if I'm not mistaken, he's only a sophomore, junior, so y'all got a couple more years to go with him.
Yes, sir.
And y'all played Jackson State, man. Y'all did not budge at all. Y'all kept doing y'all thing. I feel like they only ran, like I told you, bro, earlier today. I feel like they only ran like 3 plays. But they ran that. Hey, they ran that thing like, hey. Like, know what? I guess that old saying, if it don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Facts.
And they came out and they did what they need to do. They ran the ball, which the running game always opens up the passing game. It seemed like every time they did throw the ball, if it wasn't a trick play, I feel like they ran 3 or 4 trick plays in the game, and they executed every time. Every time. And they did their thing. And they beat the number 1 ranked defense. The number 1 ranked defense in that conference. In that was FCS?
Yep.
Jackson State, the defense just didn't come to play that day. They didn't come to play. I feel like Shedeur Sanders and that offense, man, they held it down, man. They held it down. And I want to say this. I know you want to, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I want to say this. For all y'all who never played sports, y'all don't understand y'all don't understand when them lights is on, man, it's pressure. It's pressure to be able to perform to a high level. And I'm going to say this because I see my man's been getting a lot of backlash, man. And I see Deion chimed in earlier this week about this young man and how his family has been receiving threats, hate mail and all type of stuff, man. That tight end, Hayden Hagler, number 84. Hey, man, keep your head up, bro. Keep your head up. It was a tough pass. It was. And that's just one of them things, like Deion told you in the locker room. I watched that video, man, and that video, it touched me. It touched me deeply, man. That wasn't, I'm going to be honest with you. For all you Jackson State fans, that wasn't the reason why we lost that game. It's a lot of reasons. The defense didn't come to show. They didn't come to play. They did not bring that Jackson State high-level defense. They didn't put an impact on the game at all. At all. So for us to chime in solely on the drop pass, yeah, it was a big play. I mean, he knows it was a big play. But at the same time, that's not the reason why they lost the game. So a lot of y'all who don't even understand the sport, don't understand, the pressure that comes with it. You in a championship game, you in the Black College National Championship game, man, that was a lot of pressure, man. And you know what? That drop pass is going to make that guy a better man. It's going to make him a better player. I'm pretty sure he probably hit the jug machine probably, if not that night, the day after, man. He's probably been consistent, man. He probably be the best player on Jackson State if he remains at that school, man. Just lay off of him. Lay off of him, man. You know what I'm saying? I pray for him and his family. I hope y'all recover from this, and I hope y'all excuse these people with their ignorant comments and statements that they making, these threat mails and stuff like that. This is going to make you a better player. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a better man. It's going to make you prepared for the next situation, because it will be a next situation. It will. I believe Jackson State, even though they are Deion Sanders right now, you know what I'm saying? I believe T.C. Williams. I'm a firm believer that they left it in a great coaches. They left the program in a great hand. They did, and I believe they will still win. I've been keeping tabs. Y'all still getting recruits. If I'm not mistaken, y'all just signed a couple 3 or 4 stars, man, this last week. Keep it up, and I believe y'all be right back in this situation. I believe that when y'all come back, y'all will be a little bit more hungry, and y'all understand the situation. Y'all understand the importance of it, and y'all going to come back, and y'all going to do y'all thing, man. So that's all I'm going to say on that.
I agree 100%. Man, leave the kid alone, man. At the end of the day, he's a kid, man, trying to play football, man, and I can guarantee you, if you put y'all in the same position, the same people making the threats, y'all would have dropped the ball. Probably wouldn't even had a chance.
Probably wouldn't even have been on the team.
You know what I'm saying?
These cats they probably ain't got an athletic bone in their body, and they chiming in on what he did.
Exactly. Leave the kid alone, man. It happens, bro. It's a part of the game. Man. Growing experience, learning experience, whatever you want to call it. It's a part of the game. Let the kid live. He's not the reason why they lost the game. You can't blame the whole game on him. If that's the case, they shouldn't have been losing.
Facts.
If that's the case, they shouldn't have gave up 41 points.
Facts.
In the overtime, it took what 2 plays for them for North Carolina Central to score because they almost scored on the first play.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but look, all in all, it was a great game. A great game for any football fan, even whether because I was cheering for Jackson State. So whether you were on Jackson State side or North Carolina Central side, it was a great game. It was an overtime game. Shedeur Sanders went 30 for 40. He had an amazing outing. 30 for 40 passing, completed 30 out of 40 passes, 349 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's crazy. Then you go on the other side, Davius Richard, the quarterback, my boy Miguel spoke on, who was running the ball all over the place. He went 15 for 20 passing, 175 yards, 100 touchdowns. Neither one of these quarterbacks threw any picks. Neither one of them threw a pick. But Richards also, from North Carolina Central, he also rushed for 97 yards on 22 carries and 2 touchdowns. Longest rush of 21 yards. That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
That's ridiculous, man. He was running through those boys like a running back, man.
Facts.
You got your boy Travis Hunter. We all know who Travis Hunter is, man. 4 catches, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's the reason why they even got to go to overtime. Shedeur threw the ball up to him, corner of the end zone. He comes down with it, man. So without that catch, then what? So let's say if Travis Hunter drops that ball, then what? You're not gonna throw those same death threats his way or whatever threats. You're not gonna throw them his way because you know what type of player he is.
Talk to him, bro. Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying, man? So let's stop doing that, man. Let's stop doing that, man, because it's bigger than that, man. It's bigger than one game. It's bigger than one game, man, for sure.
Bigger than one play.
Bigger than one play, all of that for sure, man. So look, man, moving on. On this show we like to shine light on the lower divisions, man, on the small schools. Myself, I'm always say it every chance I get. I am a product of a small school myself, small school athlete for sure. Shout out Rockford University. Another great football game. The Division III Football National Championship came on last Friday between the 2 schools I shouted out before last week that I said I wanted to see. North Central versus Mount Union. North Central, here out of Illinois, took the Natty home 28-21. Shout out those boys up there, man. That's the second one they've won in, I think, the last, 3 years.
For sure,
so, man, that's a great job on you guys, man. Great job. Way to close that game out because they were up pretty big by, 2 or 3 scores, and then Mount Union started to come back late third to fourth quarter, man. So it actually ended up being a good game, a lot closer than what it was supposed to be, according to the score throughout the first few quarters. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was a great game. All in all, shout out my boy Ethan Greenfield again. I told y'all, man, boys, he was gonna show out.
He's a dog.
I told y'all.
He's a dog.
He's a straight dog.
25 carries, 119 yards in the tud. Dog.
Man, this kid been rushing. He been doing that all season long, man.
He's a dog.
Don't be surprised if you see him on the NFL roster too.
They had a receiver, man, D'Angelo Hardy, 3 receptions for 107 yards.
Yes, sir.
2 TDs.
Hey, don't be surprised if you see him on the NFL roster. Both of those guys should get a look for sure.
Come on, man.
Both of those guys.
Man.
Also, man, taking it to the Division II level, we had Ferris State versus Colorado School of Mines. Ferris State took the Natty back-to-back. This is the second year in a row. They won it again. They won it last year. Shout out all those boys that follow us on Highly Underrated Sports, man, our social medias from Ferris State. We got a few of those guys, man. Shout out y'all boys, man. Congratulations on that back-to-back. That's a tough thing to do, man. You guys earned that one. That's great work. They won that game against Colorado School of Mines 41-14, man. Great win, back-to-back. Good stuff, guys.
Facts.
And then we're going to take it over to the NAIA. NAIA played their game, too, last weekend, man. We had Kaiser, who was, honestly, I'm going to be honest, man. We at Highly Underrated Sports, we do a NAIA poll with NAIA every week. And Kaiser had a few losses this season, and they kind of slipped on our poll, so I didn't even see them making it to the Natty. But they knocked off Morningside, which was one of the best teams out here. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Grandview. I apologize. They knocked off Grandview. Super surprising to myself. So yeah, man, shout out to those boys, man, because I thought that they were, I didn't think that they would take it this far after I seen those couple early losses they had, but say the least, Kaiser versus Northwestern. Northwestern ended up taking the game, taking the Natty home 35-25. But all in all, great seasons for both teams, man. We've been looking at these teams all year, you know what I mean? And I'm not, like I said, I know I wasn't wrong. I knew I wasn't wrong. Kaiser did knock off Morningside, and they knocked off Grandview. Two great teams in the NAIA. And like I said, Kaiser slipped in our poll all the way down to I want to say 12 in our rankings, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Way to ball, way to not give up on the season, and way to keep going, way to keep fighting, man. We can appreciate that over here.
No doubt, man.
So look, man, I know a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't this past weekend, but it was the weekend before last. Like you all know, we know every chance we get, we gonna say this, but we're big, huge boxing fans over here at Highly Underrated Sports.
Yes.
And we gave you guys the lineup for the December 10th weekend. Like I said, we didn't get to record last week because of some issues we had with the computer, but we want to give you guys a quick recap on those, man, because we did throw out some predictions. So our boy Bud Crawford, he fought against what did we call him? What do we call him? David A. Is
David
that what we call him?
Because we couldn't pronounce that name. We couldn't pronounce that name. David A. is all he get. David A. is all he get, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Bud. I'm gonna let Miguel get y'all his take on that fight real quick, man. On the Bud Crawford versus David A. fight that took place on December 10th.
Man, Bud is just he just a dog, man. He's just an all-out dog. And honestly, I think that he's just doing what he needs to do to be able to buy time for the Spence fight, man. I don't understand, if you are the best in your sport, why would you not want to play the best? Why would you not want to fight the best, man? Let's make that fight happen. The people want to see that. The world wants to see that.
100%.
The world wants to see that. That is a straight dog fight, man. Let's make that happen. Because honestly, I think that whoever you put in front of Spence, he's going to beat. Whoever you put in front of Bud, he's going to beat. Let's just make that fight happen. Let's end all this controversy. Let's end all this the naysay and the hearsay and what people may think. Let's just get the people what they want to hear, man. I'm all about that. And I just feel like those two fighters, man, it's like all y'all doing is buying time. Y'all ain't doing nothing but getting old. And this, man, fight now. Fight in your prime. Let's make it happen, man. That's the biggest fight of the decade, man. Come on. Give it to us. We want it. We deserve to see it. Y'all deserve to have it for each other. Let's make it happen, man. But, total. Speaking on that fight, man, David A., man, I just got to give you David A. I'm not even going to try to sound your name out, man, because I'm not even going to try to even get your name right, man, because David A., man, you caught that joint from my boy and them knees buckled. You caught that joint from my boy and them knees buckled, man. Told a straight knockout. Straight knockout in the hometown, Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, he did his thing in front of the home crowd. That's all I'm going to give you, man. I ain't going to give you too much spot. I ain't even going to make you feel bad, man. You got knocked out. It was to be expected. You then fought a straight dog. And it's time to make that fight happen, man. It's time to make that fight, people. I don't know who we got a shot. I know we on this platform, man, and we on this small platform, but we will get bigger. We will get bigger. Y'all will hear us.
100%.
Y'all will hear us, and y'all, and it's in God's plan that y'all will hear us. This fight needs to happen. Needs to happen. Give it to these people. It'll be one of the most viewed fights. I'm almost certain. Make it happen, man. Make it happen. Bud, I'm with you, man. I'm with you with whether whoever you fight. If it's Spence or not. I know a lot of people gonna be like, man, hey, Miguel talking crazy on here. No, I'm talking facts. Hey, Bud is that. And he ain't budging. He ain't budging at all. So make it happen, everybody.
Hey, man, I agree. We want to see that fight. We want to see it happen. I'm definitely going with Bud on this one because I feel like Spence let Bud get too good. He's too good at this point, man. Y'all see what he did. They knocked him out, got him out the way. You know what I mean? So we ready for the fight. Whenever it happens, hey, we'll be here to let you guys know. We might even do a live broadcast watching the fight. You never know. But more fights wrap up that weekend. Teofimo Lopez also fought that weekend. He took home the W. Shout out Tio.
Bullshit.
Oh man.
I gotta jump in.
Oh man.
Straight bullshit.
Why you say that, bro?
Tio, you ain't win that fight, bro.
Mm.
You ain't win that fight, bro.
Ooh.
Martin with a broken nose.
Ooh.
With a broken nose. With a broken nose, you won that fight, my boy.
Damn.
Hey, them refs, whoever did that scorecard, y'all bogus.
Damn.
Y'all bogus.
Wasn't it unanimous or was it a split?
I hope it was unanimous, bro. It wasn't no split.
Yeah, that was unanimous.
Hey, y'all bogus. Y'all bogus. I don't know if my man's paid y'all a little bit, gave y'all a little Mexican food on the side. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but y'all know that was cap. All cap. All y'all judges must work for Lids or Hat World because it was straight cap with them judges, them numbers. That boy Martin won that fight.
Damn.
And I am a fan of Tio. He did not perform well at that fight at all. He got the brakes beat off of him from what was it? 10 rounds?
Yep.
All 10 rounds. He may have won one. Maybe two. He got the brakes beat off of him. Y'all did not get that right. I'm not gonna hold that against y'all. But whoever he fight next, please believe they know his weaknesses. Please believe. So he better sharpen up before he getting on there talking about he want these heavy hitters in that division. I don't think he ready for that.
So just to now look, I watched the fight and I can't be mad. I cannot be mad at what my boy is saying. And if you look at the score, the judges said 96-93 Tio. Another judge, 97-92 Tio. Third judge was 95-94 Martin. So with that being said, two judges saw it as a landslide for Tio, and one judge saw it in favor of Martin. Now, my take, I can't lie, man. I'm gonna have to agree with Miguel. I think that I'm not gonna sit here and say Tio lost the fight, but I'm not gonna sit here and say he won the fight. Not 97-92 for sure, or 96-93.
No way.
For sure.
No way.
For sure. That fight was a lot closer than that.
Way closer, bro.
It was a lot closer than that, man. It was a lot closer than that. And for a while, I didn't know who was winning the fight. I'm going to be honest. I saw the fight, so I cannot be mad at that. I can't lie. The judges may have saved Tio on that one. But what I will do, like I always do, I'll go back on YouTube and check it out and watch it again.
Didn't he knock him out? Didn't he knock him down a couple times?
Yeah, he knocked Tio down in the first or second round. He knocked him down. He may have knocked him down twice, but I know for sure he knocked him down once early on in the fight.
So did you
gave
see,
him a knockdown.
Big Bro, did you see, I'm still blown by that. I can't even put my words together.
About that one, bro.
I'm passionate about this one because I can't believe that he won this fight.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Especially with that knockdown. I thought that it would be a lot closer than what those other two judges, 96-93, 97-92. I thought it would be a lot closer than that with that knockdown for sure.
My man's doing the Heisman. He wearing the Caleb Williams shirt. Come on, man. Come on,
man. The fans
man.
wasn't even hyped.
No,
the fans
bro,
wasn't even hyped.
because he knew that he lost.
Yeah.
And the thing is, for everybody listening, these boxers know when they took that L. Them boxers know. Them boxers know when they took that L. His daddy, everybody that was on his side in his corner, man, they look surprised. They look so surprised. His daddy even told him going into the 12th round, you are losing this fight.
Damn, yeah, you right though.
You are
right.
losing this
right.
fight. If we going off the cards, you are losing this fight. And lo and behold, this man wins it? No way.
And Miguel, and I know how Miguel felt about it because he called me. He called me after the fight happened and was pissed, just like he pissed now. He was pissed, like T.O. lost. I couldn't say nothing.
Man, I'm at work, bro.
Hey, man, he was at work.
I'm at work. I'm patrolling, man. I'm out here protecting and serving, man. I done found the little leeway to be able to watch this fight. And I just, my thing is, I am a fan of T.O. I'm not gonna go against T.O. He is a great fighter, but he lost that fight, man. Just call it how it is, man. Yeah. Y'all done gave this man a dub, and he didn't deserve that dub.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. I'm not gonna lie, especially the 96, 93, 97, 92, crazy. I didn't see that. I did not see that, especially with the knockdown. So I was like saying like he got the knockdown, but he just got dominated the rest of the fight, which he did not.
It's cap. It's cap.
He didn't
bro.
get dominated.
It's cap, man. How many pesos you pay them judges, bro?
Hey, but one fight on that card that I did enjoy, that did go the way I expected, was my boy Jared Big Baby Anderson.
I became a fan,
yes,
bro.
Sirski. That
you
boy's a
mentioned
dog.
his name in episode 2, and I'm like, man, who is bro talking about? I'm not gonna lie. I am a boxing fan, but it's still some new up and coming fighters that I'm not in tune with. And Jared Anderson, oh man,
that boy's a dog, man.
Hey,
dog, roof. He
man,
a dog.
Hey man, Jay Prince. Hey, y'all over there will Rap a Lot and OVO, whatever y'all collab with.
Did it for the mob times.
Y'all boys got one. Y'all already got one in Shakur. But y'all got another one in that heavyweight division, man. I don't see nobody messing with him. He needs to just go ahead and fight them big dogs right now, because ain't nobody else messing with him. I'm talking about the Furies. I'm talking about the Wilders. I'm looking for the big time fights. He's ready for them right now. That boy is a straight dog, and he is gamed, and he is ready for war at all times. Young whippersnapper, man, he ready to hold them titles, man. Make them fights happen, too. Make them fights happen. Big Baby, I'm a fan, man. You gained a fan in Miguel, bro. He had Highly Underrated Sports.
Man, he a dog, man.
Hey,
I've been watching this kid since his first fight on ESPN, man. I've been checking him out. I was lucky enough to see it because I just watched boxing, man. And then he fought a few times in the pandemic with no fans, just stuff like that, man. I just been checking him out. And, he do his thing, man. He's 13-0 right now, all by knockout, 13 wins by knockout. He fought on the Teofimo Lopez undercard. He was the co-main event. Fought Jerry Forrest, knocked him TKO second round.
Facts.
It really almost ended in the first round. He had that boy on the ropes pretty much dead.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So ref really wanted to stop it in the first.
Sometimes they survive it. They survive the first round.
Yeah, for sure. Ref really wanted to stop it, though, man. He really wanted to.
That boy's a dog, Cordell.
Yeah,
Cordell,
he cold,
that boy's
man.
a dog, man.
He
that
cold,
boy's he's something different. And, man, I actually did some research on him after that fight. I went on YouTube and I looked him up. And for all y'all in that 135 weight class, man, and y'all think that y'all ready for Shakur, you know that Shakur be sparring him?
Be sparring? No, I didn't know that. Shakur spars with Big Baby?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Do y'all know that Shakur spars him? And that man don't take it light on Shakur. And Shakur be holding his own against a heavyweight. So y'all keep talking crazy about my boy from Newark.
Shakur, dog, man. Shakur, the only one you can go get for Tank, in my opinion.
Y'all
can't
keep
nobody
talking
else
about
mess
him.
with Tank besides Shakur. Shakur is the only comp that you can go and get for Tank, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know who gonna win this fight. That's the only one. Shakur Stevenson is a full-blood dog. He just pure dog, just like Big Baby. That boy is cold.
Look it up on YouTube, everybody. Hey, all y'all fans of Highly Underrated Sport, look it up on YouTube. It's plenty of views, man, with the sparring sessions. And when I tell you them boys be going at it, and that's a heavyweight fighting somebody in the 135 class, man. And when I tell you that young boy be holding it down, be holding it down. Holding it down. Shakur, I am a fan, my mans. Keep doing your thing. You gonna keep making noise out here, man. It's only gonna matter of time before they realize what it is, man. So, hey, Big Baby, Shakur, hey, Jay Prince, Rap-A-Lot, OVO. Hey, man, y'all doing y'all things. Y'all got some pieces over there. Y'all got some pieces over there. And here at Highly Underrated Sports, we got the microscope on y'all boys, man. We know what's going on. We in tune with all that, man. We in tune with all that, and we here to give y'all that. We here to give y'all what these other podcasts is not giving y'all, man. They not really putting that boxing on the platform as these other sports, man. And they really need to be in. It really needs to be up there. Y'all really need to get acknowledged for what y'all doing. That's the only sport that y'all in there by y'allself for 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 rounds. And y'all in there, man, putting y'all life on the line. Y'all training for umpteen months, cutting weight, doing what y'all need to do, man. We gonna start shining light on that, man. We need to start. If these other podcasts ain't doing it, these other outlets and these, social media outlets and networks ain't doing it. Here, you're gonna get the true, real content here at Highly Underrated Sports Podcast, man, because we really do this, man. We just not really looking up stats. We really watch it, man. We really spectators, man. We really do this stuff, man. So
Talk your talk, bro.
Man, we really do it, man.
Talk your talk,
They
bro.
need to understand, man. They need to understand that we on a different level. We on a different level. And we really finna start putting that pressure on y'all. A lot of y'all out here thinking y'all putting them podcasts out, man. Hey, we respect y'all, man. We respect the hustle because we know what goes into it, man. But here at Highly Underrated Sports, we on y'all neck. And we coming. We coming.
Talk your talk.
We coming,
Brody.
baby. We will be up there, man. We will be up there. All we got to do is just put that view in. And like Big Bro mentioned earlier, we will start putting out visuals.
Oh, those coming real soon.
And we will start having guests.
Real.
And we will start having merch.
Real.
And y'all will start seeing this link to SoundCloud and YouTube.
Real.
That's all I'm going to say, man. I ain't going to give them too much, man. They going to have to wait for it.
Well, boy, hey, look, I respect it, man. My boy he talk all this talk. He did his thing, man. He talked this talk. He telling the truth though, man. He telling the truth, man. A lot of people don't cover boxing. You know what I mean? A lot of people really don't care about boxing, but over here, Highly Underrated Sports, man, we do. We watch boxing, man. We love boxing, so we gonna always give you the boxing updates. You know what I mean? And all of that. But so yeah. But look, it was another fight. It was another fight, man. My boy, shout out my boy J Rob, man. My boy J Rob, man. His girl fought on the Bud undercard, man. I ain't gonna say too much because she lost, but it was the only female fight on the card. You know what I mean? She lost. I don't want to say her name because I don't know how bro feel about it. But shout out you, bro. Your lady fought. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But man, just some upcoming fights. To be on the lookout for all the boxing fans out here. We got Gervonta Davis coming up in a couple of weeks, man. There's no more fights coming up, I don't think, for the remainder of this year with the holidays, these next 2 weekends. So the fight last weekend was amazing, but we got Gervonta Davis coming up top of the year, January 7th in D.C. on Showtime pay-per-view, man. So look out for that. And then you also got Jermell Charlo fighting in Vegas. It's his first Vegas fight, I believe, on January 28th. So 2 good fights in January that you could check out, man, on the boxing side for sure. You know what I mean? I know we like I said, we will be tuned in to those 2 for sure, man, without question. So, but yeah, next thing I wanted to talk to my boy about real quick, man, a couple more, before we get up out of here. I really did want to touch on, man, my Bulls, man, our Bulls, man. We big Bulls fans.
Facts.
Big Bulls fans, man.
Facts.
We've been hearing, man, through the grapevine that there's some tension between 2 stars on the team, Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Now, Miguel brought this to my attention, so I'm going to let him dive into it. But, yeah, man, it's news I don't want to hear, man. So anybody who's a Bulls fan, you might want to cover your ears for this, man.
Facts, man. You know what? I don't want to hear it either, big bro. I don't. But as of the last 24 to 48 hours, I believe they put out some post stating that Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan have had one-on-one conversations in regards to how this season has been going. And we all know that the Bulls have not been doing what they need to do. I mean, we're missing a key piece. We're missing Zoe.
Big piece.
We miss you, bro. We hope you heal that knee and get back to 100%. We don't want you to come out here 70, 80, 90. We want you to come out here 100%, man, because that's what these fans deserve, man. The city of Chicago, man. This is a huge sports town. Like bro said, we are big Chicago Bulls fans. We just got done watching them beat the Atlanta Hawks by 2. They did their thing. But to chime in on the Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan dilemma, man, I don't really know. They kind of are trying to not really put too much information out on this. But if you really are a fan and you really watch, you can see that the chemistry is not there. But I believe with both skill sets, both personalities, man, I hope that y'all can come together, man, and put this thing behind y'all, man, and get us back on track. Cause y'all both have the athleticism, y'all both have the ability to, man, both of y'all are 20 plus a night, man. Y'all both can do it with Vooch. We got them young boys, Io coming off the bench. We got White, we got Caruso. We still got some dogs, man. Let's make it happen. It's not too late. We could turn this thing around, and we could turn it around immediately, man. And I hope y'all can put this thing on the back burner and put y'all differences aside and understand y'all roles as leaders and see what y'all need to do to be able to lead this young corp to a playoff level. Because even without Zoe, we can do it, bro. What you think?
Oh, for sure. I think that obviously we miss Zoe. We need Zoe. Zoe's a big piece, man. Zoe's a baller. But I think with DeRozan and LaVine, we can get some stuff done with Voo. You know what I mean? Javonte Green, man. We got some pieces, man. We can get some stuff done, man. But to kind of double back on the issue, so what I'm seeing, man, sources indicate that there was a blow up between players at halftime of the Timberwolves loss, causing the Bulls coaches to go into the locker room while the players were talking outside. Source said it was the second time it happened. The other time was right after the game, man. So they're saying that there's been 2 incidents within the last 2 or 3 days with the team, man. Team disagreeing with, and then those 2 guys. I mean, I hope that they're coming together as leaders and not as enemies to try and see. I mean, is the reason why they're talking. I hope they're coming together as the 2 leaders of the team to try and figure this out, man, because like bro said, we're big Bulls fans. They just got a big win tonight, man. Big win tonight. 2 points at the end of the game, buzzer beater by the boy Io, man. Good stuff, man. We appreciate that.
True Illinois product, man. Morgan Park, man.
Yes, sir.
Illinois alumni, man. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
But over here, man, we big Bulls fans, man. We room for you boys, man. We got pieces. Alex Caruso. You know what I mean? We got pieces, man. We got some pieces on the team. We can still get the job done, man. It's early in the season still.
For sure.
So we got plenty of time, man. But we just wanted to kind of touch on that since we are, that's the hometown team. But we did get a win today. So I'm assuming that would kind of lift spirits, man.
Facts.
That would kind of lift spirits.
Facts.
For sure. So, man, bro, it's about that time, man. Let's get into these NFL predictions for the weekend, bro.
Let's go, man.
As y'all know, I be putting belt to buns on my boy, man, in these predictions, man, these picks. We tallying them up, man. We're going to keep track. So at the end of the season, we're going to come back and we're going to let y'all know who won, right? So what I want to do, I don't know if bro up to this, right? So I'm going to introduce this here right now because I've been thinking it has to be something for the loser. The loser of these picks has to do something. So what I'm thinking is, by this time, the visuals will be out. So what I'm thinking is the loser has to wear the other team's hat, shirt, something.
Oh, man.
On one of the visuals at the end of this, man. What you think, bro? Can we agree on that?
You know what?
That's only right, bro.
I'm such a competitor, bro. I'm willing to do it.
Bet.
I'm willing to do it.
Easy,
man. I'm
easy
willing to
win
do
for
it.
me. This is easy.
I'm willing to do it. I don't know about easy win because hey, your boy is he can do his thing on the predictions now. It just
Yeah, you can, but you always pick against the Jags, bro, and that's where you lose
and
at.
that might be my one team that I may go against that may end up upsetting me. But you know what? Hey,
That's where you're gonna lose at every time, bro. And don't try to start picking us. Please do not start picking us now.
but you know what? You can't say that, bro. If I
Come
feel like
on,
the
bro.
matchup
Nope,
is
nope.
if it's in a favor, I got the right to pick them.
Nah, you
You
said
can't say that.
we got it on record. You
No.
said the only way you would pick the Jags is if they playing against a bum team.
You don't know if I was gonna pick them tomorrow.
Bro, you said the only way you would pick them is if they were playing against a super trash team. You said that last week,
Come
bro.
on, man.
You said that last week.
So what? I just got to go against my predictions.
You said
what if
you-
our fans is going off of my Miguel
Nah.
Miguel predictions, man? And they
Did you-
going on they FanDuel or they DraftKings, man, and they like, man, you know Miguel slip sound legit.
But
I can't go
Miguel
against
said
I
he
go against.
only gonna pick the Jags if we playing
I said
against
that to piss
somebody
you off,
trash.
bro.
Oh,
I said
so
it to
you
piss
really
you
like
off.
the Jags? I knew it. It's cool. It's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. I understand. Get it, man. But look, man, let's get into it, man. We got the first game of the week. Don't be surprised that Miguel picked this week too. We got the tomorrow night's game, man. Thursday night football. We got them Duval Jacksonville Jaguars, baby, versus the New York Bum Jets, man. Who you got?
New York Jets.
What? See, you gonna do it again. Now y'all hear this, right? Y'all hear this, right? Now can you at least tell me why? Why, bro? What the last 2 weeks we beat the Titans and we beat the Cowboys. Why are you picking against us, bro?
I'm a fan of the Jets defense. I ain't gonna.
They done lost the last 2 weeks.
It don't matter though. It don't matter. That boy's sauce. He's saucy. Y'all ain't gonna get no passes off Christian
That's
Kirk.
cap.
All that is
Cap.
done.
That's cap.
Sauce locking things up. Seat belt,
Okay.
clamps,
Okay.
taken into custody. He locking everything up.
If you say so, bro. So y'all know who I got. I don't even have to say it, but y'all know I'm taking those Jacksonville, Duval, Jaguars, baby. We gonna win by at least 2 scores this game too. Easy W. I'm telling you, this will be.
Just take the. If you gonna
Bro,
do something,
this
bro,
will be
take the
it.
W. Don't just do 2 scores. You disrespectful.
Nope. This one gonna be easy, bro. I'm telling you, this one will be easy. You could mark my words. I said it here first. This one will be easy.
Okay.
Y'all might as well not even tune in. It's Thursday
Okay.
night football. This one gonna be easy.
Oh,
We're gonna make it look real good, baby.
all right, man. Go to the.
And it's in New York. We're gonna make it look good. So next game we got the Atlanta Falcons versus Baltimore Ravens, bro. What you doing?
Man, you know, with Lamar, this would be easy. But you know what? I'm still gonna go with the Ravens.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. I'm going with the Ravens as well, man. I like Huntley, man. He a baller, bro.
Yeah.
He a baller. I can't go against him, especially not against with the Falcons. I think Mariota, I don't think he's playing, right? He hurt or something. I don't know.
I'm
Got
not
benched
sure,
or something.
man, but I know that boy is a poor man's version of Lamar Jackson. I hate to do him like that. Hey, but poor man versus Lamar Jackson, that's pretty good.
Nah, that's cool. That's facts.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's good enough to win against the Falcons.
Huntley nice, man.
It's good enough to win against the Falcons.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that would mix
And
with
he
the
a product
defense.
of your Utah Utes.
Man, the Utah Utes be putting that belt down in that Pac-12,
He a product
man.
of the Utah. He a product
sure.
of Utah.
For sure. Look, next game, and mind you, hold up. Mention this too, 'cause this is a big deal for me at least. Obviously, Jaguars play tomorrow, 22nd, but the Falcons games in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games I'm about to name are all on Christmas Eve. So these are all Saturday, Christmas Eve games, and then we got Christmas Day games. We used to only get in Christmas Day basketball, bro. We getting Christmas Day football, Christmas
Man, what a
Eve
blessing, right?
football. What a blessing. What a blessing, man.
You could turn from Fox, CBS,
Oh, my
to NBC, back to ABC with all the basketball, ESPN. Man, it's a heck of a day.
Man, go get your drinks. Go get whatever you like, your
Eggnog.
eggnog, your cookies and all that, man. Make sure you got that on Friday because Saturday will be action
Facts.
packed. So the next game, we got the Detroit Lions versus the Carolina Panthers, man. What you gonna do with this one?
Detroit.
Oh,
Detroit.
Okay.
Detroit been holding it down, baby.
I ain't mad at that, man. I just came from Detroit the other day, man. So shout out all my family in Detroit, man. Shout out all my family in
Shout out
Detroit.
to
Love
them,
y'all,
man.
man. Love y'all for sure, for sure. Rest in peace to my auntie too, man. Miss you, auntie. I love you. I'm gonna go with Detroit as well on this one. I don't believe in the Panthers. They trash to me.
Facts.
I really don't like the Panthers. Shout out my boy Rose. That's his team. They trash. By the way, Rose, you told me my Jags wouldn't win. We was gonna start off the season 0-6. You told me that. I bet you hate that, don't you? Oh man, next game, man. Next game. We got the Seattle Seahawks versus Kansas City Chiefs, bro. What's your prediction?
Patty Mahomes.
Ooh.
KC.
KC at home on this too. KC?
In Arrowhead? Oh, yeah.
KC for sure?
Yeah.
100%?
Money line. This a dub.
Okay. I'm going to rock with the boy Gino on this one.
Ooh, what an upset.
I'm going Seattle, man. I'm going to rock with the boy Gino on this one, man. Something telling me, my gut telling me, go with Gino, man. Gino go get it done on Christmas Eve too. He gonna be hyped for Christmas. He probably got some decent little presents under the tree. He gonna be hyped for Christmas, man. I'm going with Gino and them Seahawks, man.
Okay.
Next game, we got the New Orleans Saints versus Cleveland Browns, man. What's the deal here?
I know you're a Deshaun Watson fan.
My dog, he ain't really been on too much of nothing, but he ain't been playing bad.
He ain't been, but and you know, he been getting them dubs.
Yeah.
They been scraping the dub,
For
but
sure,
they been getting
for sure.
dubs.
For
So
sure.
I'm gonna go with Watson, man. I'm gonna go with Cleveland.
Yeah, same here. I ain't going against Watson, man, because I really don't even know who's really playing quarterback in New Orleans. Andy Dalton is trash. He always been trash to me, so I'm definitely going with Deshaun Watson, Myles Garrett, and those boys, Chubb, and all those boys over there, man. I'm going with Cleveland on this one for sure. Next game, we got the Houston Texans versus the Tennessee Titans. Who you got on this? This is a divisional showdown.
Man, I'll tell you what. If you've been keeping up with the Texans the last 2 weeks, them boys been playing. Them boys been playing.
They been playing hard, bro.
I'm still gonna go with Tennessee. I just feel like they can't hold it off. They can't hold it off. They're gonna play scrappy. Tennessee will win though.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. So, y'all know I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, man. Duval all day. So, I'm going to rock with the Texans on this for this simple reason. Do I think the Texans will win? I don't. Do I want the Texans to win? I do. But the simple fact that we're one game out of the division. We're one game behind the Titans. And if they lose and we win, we tie them and we beat them once. So we own the tiebreaker, puts us number one in the division, which puts us in the playoffs. So I'm going with Houston, man. I need Houston to pull this one off. I'm going with the Houston Scrappy Texans, man.
Okay. 2 underdogs on this slip.
Yes, sir. Next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the New England Patriots. What you going to do here, bro?
Man, I'm going with my boy Burrow.
Woo, Joe Burrow.
I'm going with Burrow. Hopefully we get Higgins back this week. Chase, as we read off earlier, he is a Pro Bowler. Straight dog. LSU product. I'm going to go with Cleveland.
You know New England at home.
Cincinnati, I'm sorry.
You know New England at home, right?
I'm going with Cincinnati.
Okay.
We're not going to change that.
Say less. I was just trying to give him change his pick because I'm going with Cincinnati as well on that one, bro. I got to, man. Those boys been kind of hot last few weeks, man. I'm going to rock with those boys. Next game, we got the New York Football Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings, bro. Who you taking?
Man, after the Vikings put down that performance against your Indianapolis Colts last week,
I'm glad they did that.
I'm going with the Vikings, man.
The Vikings?
Justin Jet Jefferson.
So look, my thing on the Vikings, right? I don't think that I don't believe in them. They're not as good as the record shows. I'm gonna go with the New York Football Jets on this one.
Ooh, that's 3 underdogs on the same slip.
Yep. I'm going with the New York Giants on this one for the simple fact that the Vikings have not been playing like they're 11-3, bro.
Facts.
They have not been playing like that, bro. There's a lot of flaws in that game. That defense is not good. They really should have lost that game against Buffalo. Fumble, snap, all of that. So I'm gonna go with the Giants, man. Saquon and those boys, see what they can do.
Okay.
Let's do that for sure. All right, next game. All right, man, next game.
What you laughing at, bro?
Next game, because I'm interested to see what my boy Miguel is going to pick on this game. Now, all the listeners out here, please, 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 if y'all didn't pay attention to any other pick, please, can we get your undivided attention for this game right here? We got the Buffalo Bills versus the Chicago Bears.
Boy, you think I'm crazy?
Who you picking?
You
bro?
think I'm crazy or something?
Hey, if it was, I'm riding with mines regardless. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's a difference between being a realist, bro, and just being stupid.
Hey, I'm riding with mines. This is any given Sunday, man. Anybody can win.
I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
What? Hold on. What?
Hey,
This man went against his squad.
I'm going with the Buffalo Bills, man. Y'all talk about me all y'all want, man. Y'all know I ain't lying.
Oh my God, y'all heard it for you would never. I don't care if we was going against
I'm a realist.
if we was going against the NFC All-Star team.
Odell, I'm
I'm
the
picking
realist.
the Jags, man.
I'm the realist.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad
realist.
because I'm biased. I ain't mad at you. I'll bet
know.
with my heart
I'm
in a
a
second.
realist.
I will bet with my heart in a second, man.
I promise you.
For
I
sure.
hope that none of them fans. I hope they don't bet on the Bears this week. Hey, I am a Bears fan. They ain't been
He
able
is a
to-
Bears fan too, man. He a diehard Bears fan. I gotta give
Let's
him
be
that. He
real.
is.
Let's be real. I'm going with Buffalo, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going with Buffalo by 3 scores. Nah, I'm just say that by 3 scores, not 2, 3 scores. The Bears suck. 3-11. They trash. I'm sorry. I'm going with Buffalo Bills by 3 scores. I'll be surprised if the Bears get 10 points. Let's go. Washington Commanders versus the San Francisco 49ers. What we doing?
Ooh wee.
You think that's a good one?
No, cause San Fran finna put them points up on them boys.
With your
Purdy,
you
Purdy.
Hey, I gotta stop this. I gotta give my boy Miguel his credit, his just due, because he tried to tell me Purdy was going ball, and I hated on Purdy so hard.
He's so Purdy.
And bro did not bring me up on charges on this, but I'm gonna bring myself up. My boy, I apologize. You was right.
okay.
I called him. You said he was
Okay.
Mr. Irrelevant. I said he was still irrelevant, but that boy has not lost a game
That boy
yet,
been
man. My
doing his
bad.
thing.
I apologize
Been
to you
doing his
and
thing.
Purdy.
Purdy.
He been balling.
I think she Purdy. hey, Purdy, hey, hold it down, man. Give me this win this week. I'm going with the 49ers.
I ain't mad at that, man. I really can't go against that. I really cannot. Those boys been hot. Christian McCaffrey has been balling. I'm going with San Francisco as well. Next game. Great game. This is going to be, I'm going to be honest with you, this might be the best game on Christmas Eve, man. This is our early gift, fans, all football fans across the world. We get all this great football on Christmas Eve, but we also get the matchup that everybody been talking about. The Philadelphia Jalen Hurts Eagles versus the Cowboys. We cannot beat the Jaguars. Dallas, we can't beat the Jaguars Cowboys. I'm sorry. AKA Miguel's second team. Who you taking, bro? Eagles versus Cowboys, number 2. This is the second time they meeting up this year.
Well, listen.
And it mean a lot, too.
Well,
It mean a lot.
Well, listen, let me tell you, divisional game. If there's no Jalen Hurts, the Cowboys will win this game. Because you know
okay.
he's dealing with the shoulder
facts,
injury.
facts.
So I kind of gotta go by. I gotta give a double. If the Eagles have Jalen Hurts, I'm going with the Eagles.
Nope, gotta pick one. We can't do that, bro. We keep it tally of this. You gotta pick, bro. You gotta pick one, bro.
Where they at? Dallas.
They in Dallas. They are in Dallas. They are in
Cowboys.
Dallas.
I'm going with the
Going
Cowboys.
Hey, shout out Gator, bro. We put that belt on y'all last week, man. Dallas Cowboy fan, we smoked y'all boys. You can't say nothing to me for at least the next 4 or 5 years until we play again. I'm going with Philly. With or without Jalen Hurts, I'm going Philly. I'm sorry, man. I don't believe in the Cowboys. Never have, never will. Don't believe in Dak. I'm sorry. I'm going Philly all day long,
Okay,
baby.
that's understandable dealing with you.
For sure, 100%. 100%. So the last game on the night game for Christmas Eve, December 24th, this Saturday, we got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. Where you going in this one?
I'm gonna go with Vegas, man. Josh Jacobs.
I think Trubisky, your boy Trubisky, is starting, or is he? No. I think Pink is back this week. I think Pink is back.
Anyway it go, whether it's Pickens or Trubisky, man, I'm going with the Vegas. I'm going with the Raiders.
Okay. Not mad at that. I'm going to go Vegas, too. I've always believed in Vegas this whole season. Even with the ups and downs, man, I still like what they got with Derek Carr. I still like what they got with Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs. I like those boys, man. I like what they doing out there, bro. So I'm gonna go with Vegas Raiders, too. On that one, man. Kick off these Christmas Day games, man, starting at noon. Christmas Day. Unfortunately, on Christmas Day, we only get 3 games. But that's okay because, we got a lot of basketball coming on Christmas Day as well. So let's get into it, man. The first kickoff, man, the 12 o'clock game on Christmas Day. We got the Green Bay Packers versus Miami Dolphins. I think this is going to be a good game, better than what it looks like on paper, bro. Who you got?
It will be a good game, but I believe Tua and them boys, them wide receivers, they going to win. I'm going to go with Hill, Waddle. We're going to do it. We're going to see a lot of Penguin. We're going to see a lot of the Waddle. We're going to see Cheetah do the peace sign.
Okay.
I believe them boys in Miami going to hold it down.
I'm not mad at that. Now, the real Tua been back these last few weeks, man. The real Tua has showed his face, bro. Throwing for about 100-some yards.
That's not the real
few
Tua.
picks. That's
Man.
the real Tua. That is the
dude is a
real
hater,
Tua, bro. The Tua we've been getting at the beginning of this season is not the real Tua. Everybody was surprised by his play. The real Tua is back, bro. I'm sorry. Now, you look up Tua's stats, he ain't no baller like that. In Bama, he never showed up for the big games.
What you talking? He won the national championship.
As a freshman, he wasn't the starter.
What is you talking about?
He wasn't the starter. Everybody know it's easy for you to come
He
in.
came in the national championship game and won the game.
Everybody know that if you coming in as a backup, nobody game plan for you. So of course,
man, I ain't trying to hear
Of course,
that
you gonna do
man.
your thing, bro.
No, I'm not trying to
You're
hear
gonna
that.
do your thing
I'm
because
not
ain't
trying to hear
nobody
that.
game plan for you. After that, then what do you do?
Tua
The
is
next
a dog.
time that they went to the national championship, they had to put Jalen Hurts in for him
Tua-
because he was playing so garbage.
Tua is a dog.
No, he's not.
And Tua will
No,
win
he's
against
not.
the Green Bay Packers.
He's not a dog. But I'm going to go with them, not because of Tua. I'm going to go with them because, like I say, I always go with the Dolphins because speed kills. Tua trash. Tua is trash.
Who throws him the ball?
Bro, it's easy. I could throw Tariq Hill and
You
Jalen Waddle
can't
the
go
ball,
20
bro.
yards.
Oh, my God. I could throw 50 easy.
Oh, man,
50
boy, you better
easy.
stick to the
We could put it on count.
What you got? Kick slide.
Kick slides, but I got a count it too, bro. I can throw this.
Oh,
I can throw
man,
it. I can throw
cut
it 50
out.
easy. Tua, you garbage, my boy. I'm picking Dak over you any day. I'm sorry, bro. You are not the
Oh,
answer.
you really hate him.
I don't hate him.
If
He
you
just-
picking Dak over him, and you are a Dak hater,
I don't hate him, but he's just not good. So look, next
Gator
episode.
need to buy you a hat or a jersey. Say Dak hater on it.
I don't hate Dak. He's just not good.
Shout out to Gator, but Gator had a nice exclusive snapback too.
That
Last time I
joint was
seen it.
fire,
That
but-
boy was fire.
He should have took it off. That's weak. I mean, they can't beat the Jags. Hey, can't nobody team in that
That's
I know.
crazy
Can't
that
none
you-
of my
that's
friends
crazy
team
that
beat the
this,
Jaguars.
This year you can. This is the first year you can brag about that.
That's not true, bro. Every year, when my team play against my friends' team, we always win. I always get to brag. My Jaguars always beat all my friends' teams all the time, every single time. I'm good.
Gator, hey Gator,
I'm good.
I know you
Last
working
time we played
hard.
the Bears, we beat
I
them.
know you working
We
hard.
beat them.
You on them trucks. When you get time, we need you in here, baby. We need you.
You gonna come in here
We
and get
need you
embarrassed?
in here, man,
You
for the
come in
Highly
here and get
Underrated Sports
embarrassed, my boy.
Podcast. I need to see the Dallas snapback. I need all that. 'Cause
You
your
can't
boy,
wear that
your
at my
boy-
house no more.
Your boy in here capping.
If you wear that Dallas snapback
Your
over
boy's
here
a
again, you're not
manager at
getting in.
Lids.
Sorry.
Your boy works at Lids full
Hey,
time.
man.
He sells cap.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm just being honest, man. Next episode, I'm going to give y'all a breakdown on why I think Tua is trash. I'm going to give y'all a full breakdown, and you ain't going to have no choice but to feel me. I'm going to put together a whole report on why Tua is not the answer. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring my boy, we going to say that, because we might have a special guest who I know for a fact can relate to what I'm going to say about him. And it might come sooner than later. Just be on the lookout. Next game, though, Christmas Day, the 3:30 afternoon game. We got Denver Broncos, Let's Ride Broncos versus the Los Angeles Rams. What direction are you going in this one, bro? I feel like this is a tough game. Both of these teams trash.
Oh, man. You ain't lying. This is a trash game. This is so trash. I'm going to go with the Rams, bro. And this might be the first. This might be the first time I picked them all season.
Is Russell Wilson
except for week 1 and 2, I think that this might be the third time that I picked them. I'm going with the Rams. I just don't, and I love Russ as a person.
Is he playing?
I don't know if he's playing or not.
So
that
you
Let's
going Baker
Ride
Mayfield?
shit need to go though. That shit is shipped and sailed.
Oh, for surely. He cooked himself with that.
It's less play, motherfucker. You talking about some less ride? You need to play. This shit is jacked.
Unfortunately, man. Unfortunately, it is, man. I just because of the less ride stuff, man. I refuse to pick Denver. I'm sorry. I don't think out of all the predictions I've ever given on this show, you have not heard me pick Denver once. I got to go with the Rams. I can't pick Denver, man. Russell Wilson. No, I'm not a fan of yours anymore. I said that last week. I'm not a fan of yours anymore, bro. You fell off, bro. Sorry, man. And I'm okay with people falling off, but you've been falling off for a couple years. Now it's really starting to show, my boy. You got snapped on by a defensive lineman, and that's still funny as hell to me, and you folded. I'm done with you, my boy. I hope you bounce back, but I'm still going to be done with you. I'm going with the Rams, man. Next game, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Arizona Cardinals. I think that'll be a solid game. That's the night game for Christmas Day.
It will be.
Who you taking?
Without Kyler, I think that Tampa Bay will win this game.
And they without Colt McCoy too, so they down at to the third string.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's most definitely Tampa Bay then.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go Tampa Bay as well. If they would have had Colt McCoy playing, I would have went Arizona.
Yeah, it might have been a game then.
Yeah.
It might have been because Cole be holding it down on the backup side.
Colt nice, man. I would have went with
Shout out to Hard Knocks, man. Y'all be giving us good content.
100%.
Hey, we support y'all here highly on the
Real quick. What
do
you think about Kyler Murray, bro? Just a quick take on Kyler, bro. Even based off the show, but I have my own perception of him before the show, and I feel like the show proved me right. What you think about him?
I told
him,
my brother this the other day. That's crazy that you even said that. I told my brother this. I think that he's cocky as hell.
Agreed.
I think that he's cocky as hell. I think that he knows in his mind, like, and I played with some people like this before that just know that they just a true athlete and they like got it. Cause he went first round, second round in baseball. Yeah. He had his option to play baseball or football. So 100%. In his mind, he like, hey, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? But your record don't show.
Facts.
So until that record shows otherwise, humble yourself, man. And I hope that you heal from your ACL injury. I heard that it was just only an ACL and not any other ligaments, and that is a bonus. Like I mentioned before, that technology is crazy nowadays. I believe that, man, with the time frame that he got injured and the time frame of when the season starts for the 2023 season, that he probably will be ready for the opening day. So, man, we saying a lot, and it's not talking about you, man. We just giving our personal opinion, man. We think you a baller. Think you need to humble yourself a little bit, man, and get that team back on a winning record.
Facts, bro, because you got some pieces, man. You got D-Hop over there, bro. Got D-Hop over there, and I seen him snap on you on Hard Knocks, bro. I don't think I didn't. And he was right, too. He was right. What you looking at, one? What you... Exactly. What you looking at, one?
And D-Hop ain't playing no games.
For surely.
I don't know if y'all ever seen it. I'm going to say this. I got to chime this in because if y'all ain't never seen this before, this going to be a funny watch for y'all. Go on YouTube and see D-Hop break D'Angelo Hall ankles.
Oh, yeah.
I fear God, homie. I fear God, homie.
Yes, sir.
Damn, it's only training camp. I'm breaking ankles already. Hey, man. That is a classic video, man. Hey, shout out to my little brother, man, Brandon. When you hear this, man, I know you gonna start dying laughing because we get plenty of laughs off of that shit, bro. That man D-Hop is a monster, man. All he needs is somebody to put that ball in that area, and he gonna go get it.
For sure, man. For sure. So, man, let's move on. Last game, the Monday night game, man. Day after Christmas, Monday night, December 26th. We got the Los Angeles Chargers versus Indianapolis Colts, man. Where you going with this one?
Well, damn, bro. I would never pick the damn Colts.
Colts at home, man.
Hey, I don't give a damn if they at motherfucking Rich Township High School field. I don't give a damn. Hey, for all y'all that don't know, that's where we at, man. That's where we from, man. And they didn't combine both me and Cordell High Schools, man. We now Rich Township High School, man. Got a great field too. I believe that the Chargers will beat them.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chargers too by a landslide. Only because obviously the Colts are in our division, and I want them to lose. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Chargers in this one by at least 2 scores. Colts been playing kind of straight football, a little bit scrappy, but all in all, I'm not a believer, man. So I'm gonna roll with the Colts on this one, man. But yeah, other than that, that was that wraps up the predictions for this week, which means that wraps up the show. Miguel, you got any closing comments, bro?
Yes, I do, man. I wanna send our condolences here, man, for the Highly Underrated Sports Podcast out to Mike Leach, Mississippi State head coach. Recently passed away. May God rest his soul. Founder of the air raid offense, man. Man, he did his thing. May God rest his soul, man. Our prayers go out to his family. In regards to Franco Harris, Hall of Famer, Pittsburgh, still a running back. Recently passed away. May God rest his soul, man. My prayers and condolences here at Highly Underrated Sports goes out to his family, man. And happy holidays to everybody, man. Happy holidays. We're recording Wednesday, December 21st, but we're slowly easing on to the holiday weekend with Christmas Eve and Christmas Day coming, man. And we should be back on the air by New Year's. I believe we're going to give y'all at least one more episode by New Year's, God willing. And, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. And please believe y'all got a little bit more coming from us, man. A lot more coming from us, man. We're gonna turn this thing up a notch. Like I said before, we're going to bring y'all, we're going to turn from audio to visual. We're going to put this thing on YouTube. We're going to have merch out soon. We're going to update the logo soon. We're going to tune this thing up, man, and we need y'all support, love and support, man, and hope y'all tune in, man. But happy holidays to everybody, man, and have a safe, happy holidays, man. Enjoy yourself, but also be safe out here, man.
Couldn't have said it better myself, man. So on behalf of Highly Underrated Sports, man, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. And, yeah, we're going to sign out, man. You guys are tuned into another Highly Underrated Sports Podcast. And we out, man.